Greetings everyone and welcome. We are on site at Founder World in San Francisco. Joining me in the studio is Lisa Fetterman, the CEO of Nomiku, who has a hardware and software solution that is changing the world for the food industry. Tell us a little bit about it.
So Nomiku is the first ever home sous vide immersion circulator, and we have a Wi-Fi one coming out this November that you can use your app on your phone for Android or iOS or Windows phone, where it controls your machine, and you can cook with one tap.
Wow. So for those who don't know, can you explain what sous vide is?
Yes. Sous vide is a relatively new thing that's come about, but it's been used for decades by top chefs all around the world. And now top chefs use my machine, like at Madison Park, Saison restaurant in Meadowood. And what it does is that it controls water and circulates it to a very precise temperature. What you do is put your food inside of a bag and then drop it in the water, walk away. When you come back, you have a world-class meal.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what's the price point for something like that typically?
$199. It used to be thousands of dollars. I remember working for Jean-Georges and Mario Vitali, and we would have this huge hulking piece of laboratory equipment that was thousands of dollars, and we would cook like a lot of our components in it. And I was like, why? When you took food out of there, it was like eating heavenly food. You know how like food is perfect on TV?
Yeah.
This is how they do it.
Really? So how long does it take to cook something using that method?
It really ranges, depending on what you cook. Like fish is 20 minutes, steak is an hour.
Right.
Sometimes there's short ribs that are 48 hours. So you put that in there and then you just go to sleep.
And then you wake up and then you go to sleep again.
Yeah.
So you've recently had a whole bunch of accolades, including the White House we were talking about?
Yeah, I'm a White House honored maker. That's how we got our start from the Maker Revolution. We traveled actually across the United States, teaching people how to make their own DIY open source sous vide machines. Our code is still up on Eagle. We have our CAD files up, whatever people want. They can make their own sous vide machine. That's our start. And this year I'm also Forbes 30 under 30 and Zagat 30 under 30 for the innovation.
Wow.
So thank you the media gods.
It's a lot of momentum.
Yeah, a lot of momentum, because this is a way of cooking that everybody's been waiting for, myself included, and I couldn't believe it hadn't been done before. It's like modern art, you know? It's like, oh, you just control the temperature very precisely?
Yeah.
My kid could do that, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like, it was just too obvious, because ever since the dawn of fire, we've been trying to control it. And if you think about chefs, what they do, they're not the controllers of the ingredients. That's the farmers. What they do in the kitchen is to control heat. And now you can control heat to 0.1 degrees Celsius. That's completely revolutionary to how you can cook.
All right. And so what's the market share like?
The market share, well, great thing you asked, because Unilever, Nestle, and Campbell, they all lose like $16 billion a year in market share to people like me, who cook food the way that people really, really want to eat it, like perfectly. So a big thing that they lose out on is frozen food, and that's packaged food. And what we do is that we have packaged food that we sell. Yeah, we have it in beta right now with Buy Right. All you have to do is go to our website, and then we ship it right to your door. You drop it in the water and then walk away. It's just like microwave food, except it becomes the freaking centerpiece of your meal.
And it doesn't lose any nutritional value?
That's right, because nothing cooks at above 100 degrees Celsius. At 57 degrees Celsius, the fat and the collagen melt into the muscle of a steak. Effectively, like, you can make an NY strip steak taste like Wagyu. So good. Magic happens.
You're making me hungry.
Oh, good. Okay, you can come eat.
That's awesome.
Come eat at Nomiku.
So you're also a speaker here today. You have a booth. How did the speaking session go?
The speaking session was off the chain. There's so many people here.
There are.
So it was really fun to speak in front of a big audience.
So what was your message? What were you trying to talk about?
Message is the connection between food and everything in our lives. People treat food like, oh, whatever, you know, like they treat it as like some kind of soft thing, but it's like hard. It's like real freaking money, and also you put it in your body every day.
It's a captive audience.
The experience, you have to have it. And what's another experience that you have with your body where you put something inside of your body? It's a very important thing, and it should be as sacred as that.
I like that. That's good. That's really good. So, what drew you to this event?
This event, I just love that there's going to be like smart people here. You know, I don't have to explain what sous vide is to every single person. And also a lot of cool people like Tim Draper was here, Danielle Fong, Eva, Hamud, like these people that I watch from afar build their stuff. I'm like, ooh, how you do that?
That's cool.
So that's always exciting.
And so obviously you're a big fan of technology, food technology. Is there anything else in the landscape that kind of gets you excited from a technology perspective?
From a technology perspective, I love all things hardware. So there's this thing called Everpurse. They just partner with Kate Spade. Okay. And what they did is that they make this cute little bag, drop your phone in, and it charges it.
That's pretty cool.
Boosh. Yeah. I need that. I never charge my phone.
Right. It's really clever, actually.
Yeah, I love it.
Very cool. And do you have a favorite Google technology?
A favorite Goog? Ooh, Goog. Well, I love Gmail. No doy. Holla at Paul Buchheit. You know what I'm saying? Gmail, I mean, how could, I use it for my business too. It's like Lisa at Nomiku.com, that goes through Gmail. I can't believe I've been using it for years now.
Yeah, it's a product.
I probably use a lot of Google stuff. I don't even know it's Google.
That is probably true, which is part of the point, right?
Yes. Oh, actually, you know what? One thing that I really do notice, that I insist on when I'm in a rideshare, whether it's Lyft or Uber, I'm like, can you please use Google Maps? For God's sake, use Google Maps.
Yeah, I do too, actually. It's true.
Right.
Well, thank you very much for joining me.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining me. This has been On Site at Founder World San Francisco.